Have you ever woken up from a midday nap feeling groggy and disoriented, only to find your night's sleep completely shattered? Picture this: Margaret, a vibrant 68-year-old, who once looked forward to traveling the country in her retirement. But over the past year, she's been napping away her afternoons, and struggling with restless nights. Slowly, her dream trips turned into daydreams as the comfort of her recliner lured her in, day after day. It wasn't long before her family saw a dramatic change: a once active grandmother now battling fatigue, missed social events, and an uneasy sense that her heart and mind were paying the price. Could something as innocent as a daytime nap be quietly draining your vitality after 60? In this video, we'll explore how excessive daytime sleeping can sabotage your energy, throw your heart into disarray, and complicate nighttime rest. More importantly, we'll lay out practical steps to break free from that cycle so you can reclaim your days and nights for the joyful living you deserve. Here's a startling fact: research suggests that older adults who frequently nap longer than 30 minutes have higher risks of cardiovascular issues, depression, and even memory slips. You might think daytime shut-eye is just a harmless habit, but the toll can be severe, on your heart, your cognitive health, and your independence. Yet there's hope. Seniors who reset their sleep schedules often discover renewed stamina, clearer thinking, and a lighter mood. You, too, can recapture that sense of purpose and mental sharpness. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to take charge of your sleep cycles for a healthier, happier life, no matter your age. Stay with me, because near the end of this video, I'll share an overlooked yet powerful trick that most folks overlook. It might just be your game changer. If you're ready to feel more alive every day, let's begin our journey to better rest. Let's get one thing clear: taking a quick 10 or 15-minute nap occasionally isn't the main villain here. In fact, short power naps can improve alertness and mood. The real danger arrives when naps become longer and more frequent, morphing into an almost daily habit that steals from your deeper, crucial nighttime rest. Have you heard about the sleep debt cycle? Once it starts, it can be painfully hard to stop. Here's what happens: you sleep fitfully at night, maybe you toss and turn for hours. In the morning, you're exhausted, so you snooze mid-afternoon for just a bit. That nap stretches from 20 minutes into an hour, or two. Come bedtime, your body isn't truly tired. You might lie awake, blinking at the ceiling, drifting in and out of half-sleep. Next morning, you're tired again. And so the cycle loops. How does it harm health? Heart stress: studies have shown an association between chronic long naps, over 30 minutes, and an uptick in blood pressure or heart rhythm problems, especially in older adults who are already at risk for cardiovascular issues. Brain fog: prolonged napping can cause sleep inertia, this confusion and grogginess that lasts well after you've awakened. Over time, constant inertia leads to difficulty concentrating or even short-term memory lapses. Emotional well-being: frequent daytime sleeps can dampen your motivation to engage in social activities or maintain an exercise routine. This isolation and inactivity can feed into feelings of sadness or mild depression. Disrupted circadian rhythm: the body's internal clock expects a long sleep at night. Repeatedly dozing off in the daytime confuses that clock, jeopardizing your overall sleep quality. It's said that late TV legend Johnny Carson battled odd sleep routines in his final years, affecting his energy on set. Though a public figure, rumors hinted he endured cyclical exhaustion from inconsistent sleep. This underscores how even famous personalities aren't immune. Though the solution might feel elusive, remember that knowledge is power. Recognizing the hidden pitfalls behind extended daytime rest is your first step. Up next, we'll explore why seniors, in particular, slip into this trap, then arm you with strategies to set things right. If you're over 60 and napping more often, it's understandable. Multiple factors gently nudge older adults into these midday slumbers. Let's see how. 1. Biological shifts. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, the sleep-regulating hormone. Meanwhile, changes in hunger hormones and stress chemistry can mean you don't feel as tired at typical bedtime. Thus you might doze off at 2 p.m. simply because your internal signals are all jumbled. 2. Retirement and slower routines. Before retirement, your schedule possibly demanded you get up early and remain active all day. Now with no job obligations, your day might feel wide open. If you're not filling that time with purposeful activity, like a hobby, a walking club, or volunteering, it's tempting to slip into easy rest. One nap leads to another. Over time, it feels normal. 3. Nighttime rest challenges. Conditions like arthritis, back pain, or frequent urination can disrupt nighttime rest. Every time you stir from pain or bathroom visits, your sleep cycle breaks. That leaves you groggy in the morning. The simpler fix: a big midday snooze. But this band-aid solution only worsens the nighttime struggle. 4. Medication side effects. Many seniors are on medications for blood pressure, pain management, or anxiety. Drowsiness ranks among the most common side effects. If your pill schedule doesn't align with your bedtime, you may feel heavier eyelids mid-morning or mid-afternoon. Over-the-counter antihistamines, for example, can cause drowsiness, too. Think about it, these are subtle, logical reasons. But do you realize they can quietly sabotage your overall health? 5. Emotional factors. Loneliness or boredom is a silent contributor. Retirees living alone might not have enough stimulation or company during the day, so napping feels like a safe refuge from monotony. Meanwhile, mild depression can manifest as low energy, prompting more naps. By pinpointing your personal triggers, pain, medication, or plain old boredom, you're better able to tackle them directly. Maybe it's shifting the time you take a certain pill, or finding an enjoyable group class to keep you alert in the afternoon. In our next section, we'll highlight the pitfalls that result when short catnaps morph into lengthy daytime sleep. Then we'll get down to the real fix, tips and lifestyle tweaks to help you rest well at night and approach each day with renewed zest. So why is a 90-minute midday nap so potentially hazardous? Let's break it down clearly. 1. Heart and circulation strain. When you doze during the day, especially for extended periods, your body's blood pressure patterns shift abnormally. During healthy nighttime sleep, your blood pressure dips, allowing the heart a breather. But if you're having trouble at night, thus forcibly napping by day, that pattern might not occur fully. This adds strain to the cardiovascular system. Some large-scale studies hint that older adults with frequent lengthy naps show a modestly higher incidence of heart complications. 2. Sleep inertia. Ever woken from a long nap feeling more tired, not less? That's sleep inertia. Your brain is still stuck in a deeper sleep stage and can take a while to fully function. Chronic sleep inertia is no small matter. It can blur mental alertness, hamper quick decisions, and even put you at risk of accidents when cooking or crossing the street. 3. Mood and cognitive decline. If your day is chunked into multiple naps, your body's circadian rhythm loses consistency. Over time, this disrupts hormone release, like the ones controlling appetite, stress, and mood. It can intensify mild depression or anxiety. The brain craves a consistent day/night cycle. When it's lost, memory lapses and slowed problem-solving become more pronounced. 4. Social withdrawal. Long naps can push you to miss out on social gatherings or skip group exercise sessions. As you drift off in midday, you might not feel like heading out for an afternoon event or meeting a friend for coffee. This fosters isolation, one of the major mental health challenges for seniors. Loneliness itself correlates with a decline in mental well-being and further trouble sleeping at night. You see, it's not just a nap. It's a ripple effect that touches your heart, mind, mood, and relationships. 5. Chronic conditions worsen. For those with diabetes or prediabetes, irregular sleep patterns can complicate blood sugar regulation. The same goes for conditions such as sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. Daytime naps might mask symptoms temporarily, but at night, these conditions flare due to inadequate continuous rest. Understanding these hazards underscores why it's urgent to rethink extended daytime sleeping. Don't blame yourself though, some of these habits formed gradually, amid medical conditions or shifts in lifestyle. Next, we'll dive into practical solutions, how to keep your body active, schedule your day, and refine bedtime routines so that 8 hours of quality nighttime sleep becomes your norm, not a lofty dream. Let's get practical. Breaking free from the cycle of daytime dozing requires more than willpower. You'll need a restructured routine that supports healthier sleep. Don't worry, this doesn't mean an intense regimen. Small but consistent changes can bring big improvements. 1. Morning sunshine ritual. Upon waking, open your curtains and let natural light flood the room. Or step outside for a gentle walk in the sunlight. Morning light helps realign your circadian rhythm, nature's way of telling your body, it's daytime, let's be active. Over time, this fosters better alignment with nighttime sleep. 2. Balanced activity blocks. Plan mild activities throughout the day so you don't slump into inactivity or boredom. That could be an hour of gardening mid-morning, a short walk after lunch, and some light house chores or a puzzle session by mid-afternoon. Spread them out so you stay gently engaged. If you have a volunteer program or a local group class, sign up. Purposeful tasks reduce that default urge to doze. 3. Smart nap boundaries. If you truly feel the need to nap, set a timer for 20 to 30 minutes max. Nap on a couch or recliner, not your bed. This subtle shift cues your mind that it's just a brief rest, not a full-blown sleep session. Waking from a short nap is easier on your mental clarity and helps preserve nighttime drowsiness for bedtime. Think you can't handle a day without that 2-hour siesta? Try trimming it by 15 minutes each day. Within a week or two, you'll be down to a revitalizing power nap only. 4. Structured meal times. Late, heavy lunches can spike insulin levels, prompting post-meal drowsiness. Aim for smaller, balanced lunches, protein, veggies, complex carbs, and see if that midday slump eases. Avoid large caffeine doses late in the day. Sure, coffee might keep you awake short-term, but it can disturb bedtime. 5. Gradual shift. A sudden shift, like going from 2-hour naps to 0, can backfire. If you're used to a lengthy snooze, scale it down in 10 or 15-minute increments every 2 or 3 days. Simultaneously, set a consistent bedtime, preferably around 10 or 11 p.m. This pattern fosters continuity. In the next section, we'll look specifically at how to craft a mindful bedtime routine. By merging your daytime adjustments with nighttime strategies, you give your mind and body a cohesive plan to break free from the damaging nap cycle once and for all. Even if you've nailed your daytime schedule, bedtime can still be a challenge, racing thoughts, restlessness, or the simple habit of lying awake. That's where a calming bedtime routine comes into play. The goal? Signal your mind that it's time to wind down, preparing the body for real, restorative sleep. 1. Digital detox. At least 30 minutes before bed, put down the smartphone or tablet. The blue light from screens hinders melatonin production. Instead, pick up a book, listen to quiet music, or chat softly with a loved one. If you watch TV, keep it short and choose calming content. An intense action movie can spike adrenaline, making it harder to drift off. 2. Warm bath or foot soak. A warm bath can do wonders, relaxing muscles and easing tension. For some, a simple foot soak with Epsom salts and lukewarm water helps them feel pampered. As your body temperature cools after the soak, it naturally nudges you into a sleep-friendly state. This trick is one older celebrities like Joan Collins have occasionally mentioned for maintaining her evening glow and rest. 3. Gentle stretching or meditation. Light stretches or slow, guided yoga can relieve stiffness, especially in older joints. No need for complicated poses, just a few gentle ones to release tension around the neck, shoulders, and lower back. Alternatively, try a brief guided meditation. Focus on deep, slow breathing. Feel your belly rise and fall. This mind-body practice reorients your thoughts away from daily stressors, priming you for bed. Ever wonder why children love bedtime stories? Because storytelling soothes the mind. For you, journaling or reading a few pages in a relaxing novel can replicate that effect. 4. Limit fluids. Sipping water throughout the day is crucial, but consider reducing intake an hour before bed. Frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom disrupt deep sleep. Also, watch out for hidden caffeine sources, like certain teas or chocolate, close to bedtime. 5. Set the mood. Dim the lights, maintain a comfortable room temperature, slightly cooler is often better, and keep noise minimal. Some seniors like a mild white noise machine or a gentle fan. Over time, these signals, dim lights, quiet setting, tell your subconscious it's bedtime. Next, we'll dive deeper into how you can handle tough nights or unexpected wake-ups. Not every night will go perfectly, but you can still maintain a steady path toward better sleep. Let's say it's 2 a.m. You find yourself awake, staring at shadows on the wall. Maybe your hip aches, or you recall an item on tomorrow's to-do list. You worry that you're losing precious rest hours and the old habit of a big daytime nap tries to beckon. So how do you manage these sudden wake-ups without sabotaging your next day's energy? Harold, age 72, battled exactly this scenario. He'd wake twice every night, sometimes from mild arthritic pain. His immediate reaction? Flick on the TV or rummage for snacks, sometimes staying up 90 minutes or more. By morning, Harold felt destroyed, napping nearly the whole afternoon. After discussing with a sleep specialist, Harold introduced 2 new strategies. 1. The 15-minute rule. If you're awake more than 15 minutes, get up quietly, no bright lights, no electronics, and do a calm activity. Maybe read a few pages under a soft lamp or sip lukewarm water in the kitchen. Keep it under 20 minutes. Then return to bed. This approach wards off frustration from just lying there, and it prevents you from fully re-energizing or grabbing that phone for mindless scrolling. A restless mind at 2 a.m. doesn't have to lead to a 2-hour wide-awake session. 2. Pain and discomfort management. If pains or frequent urination hamper your sleep, talk to your doctor about adjusting medication times or using specific nighttime aids, like a mild pain reliever taken earlier in the evening. For bathroom trips, keep the path clear of clutter and use nightlights for safety. Minimizing worry or frustration can help you slip back to sleep faster. Avoiding the 2 a.m. Netflix trap. Resist the urge to pick up your phone or turn on your TV. Those bright screens and stimulating shows can push your brain back into full alert mode. Instead, consider a breathing exercise, or simply rest upright in a chair until your eyelids droop. That's your sign to return to bed. By following these strategies, Harold gradually shortened his nighttime awakenings from an hour to 15 minutes. And that improvement cut his afternoon naps from 2 hours to a brief 30-minute catnap if needed. Next, let's address an all-important factor, your daily diet's effect on sleep cycles. Believe it or not, what you eat and drink can seriously shape your daytime energy and nighttime rest. For seniors, the body's metabolic processes change, meaning dietary choices become even more pivotal. Let's unpack a few key points. 1. The evening meal. A heavy, late dinner can trigger digestion issues, acid reflux, or simply restlessness as your body works to process that big meal. Meanwhile, skipping dinner entirely can lead to midnight hunger pangs. Aim for a moderate dinner 2 to 3 hours before bed, lean proteins, fiber-rich veggies, and easy-to-digest carbs like sweet potatoes or whole grains. If you do get peckish later, opt for a light snack such as half a banana or warm, low-fat milk. 2. Limit hidden stimulants. We know coffee's caffeine content can disrupt sleep if consumed late. But watch out for sneaky stimulants too. Some teas, like green tea or black tea, have moderate caffeine. Chocolate, especially dark chocolate, can contain caffeine as well. Even decaf coffee isn't entirely caffeine-free, though the amounts are smaller. If you love a hot beverage in the evening, switch to herbal teas. Chamomile, peppermint, or lavender are known to soothe the nervous system. 3. Hydration strategy. Staying hydrated is essential, but overdoing liquids close to bedtime can lead to frequent restroom trips that shatter your deep sleep. Try focusing on water intake mostly in the morning and early afternoon. Then taper off as evening arrives. If you're on diuretics or other meds, consult your doctor about the best timing to reduce nighttime disruptions. Ever considered that a 10 p.m. hot chocolate might be fueling your 2 a.m. alertness? Subtle changes can have huge payoffs. 4. Alcohol reality check. Through a glass of wine might make you feel drowsy at first. Alcohol disrupts sleep architecture, particularly in the second half of the night. This can cause early morning awakenings or shallow sleep. If you enjoy an occasional drink, keep it minimal and allow ample time before bed, 2 to 3 hours at least. 5. Supplements and nutrients. For some seniors, a magnesium or vitamin D deficiency can worsen sleep troubles. Check with your healthcare provider if supplementation is needed. By nourishing your body with the right foods and balanced hydration, you create a smoother path to restful nights, and reduce the urge for midday dozing. Up next, let's consider the broader lifestyle elements that combine with diet to cement a robust, nap-free day. Daytime sleepiness doesn't exist in a vacuum. For older adults, the interplay between physical activity, mental well-being, and social connections is huge. If you're not moving enough or spending your day alone, it's easy to slip into the doze to pass time habit. 1. Gentle to moderate exercise. Try at least 30 minutes of purposeful movement daily, like walking, yoga, tai chi, or low-impact aerobics. Some seniors do sit and be fit chair exercises or water aerobics to reduce joint strain. The payoff? Enhanced nighttime sleep quality. A physically stimulated body in the day is naturally primed for deeper rest at night. And yes, moderate exercise can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, each of which can hamper good sleep. Think you're too old to start? Quick story. My neighbor Bob took up water aerobics at age 77. Within months, his late-day naps shrank from 2 hours to 20 minutes, simply because his body felt healthily tired in the evenings. 2. Social engagement. Loneliness can push the mind into boredom, fueling daytime dozing. A simple fix. Find a local hobby club, church group, or senior center. If mobility is an issue, consider online gatherings, virtual book clubs, video chats with friends, or telehealth group programs. By keeping your mind active, you reduce that sense of emptiness that triggers a nap reflex. Also, socially engaged seniors often report feeling more purposeful, translating into better overall sleep patterns. 3. Mindful scheduling. If you attend social activities or volunteer, anchor them for mid-afternoon. That strategic placement can block off the prime nap window. Alternatively, schedule a late morning coffee date with a friend. By the time you get home, it's already midday and your mind remains active. 4. Encouragement from family. If you live with family or have adult children nearby, let them know about your plan to cut back on naps. They might help fill your day with calls, errands, or pleasant visits. This emotional support can gently nudge you out of the recliner. 5. Tech aids. Wearable trackers measure daytime inactivity. If it detects prolonged sitting, it can buzz a reminder to get up and stretch. A small tech hack, but it works wonders for many who lose track of time dozing off. In our final sections, we'll weave everything together and discuss a real-life example of how adopting these changes fosters better heart health, sharper mental clarity, and that refreshing sense of rest you've sought after 60. Meet Carol, 69, a retired schoolteacher. After she quit the busy classroom environment, her schedule opened wide. She found herself sleeping erratically, rarely making it through the night without waking, then indulging in 1 to 2 hour naps daily. Where it led? She felt groggy by early evening, ironically making her bedtime push further and further. Her blood pressure readings crept up. Family noticed she was missing invitations to lunch with friends or skipping weekend outings. Carol's granddaughter, worried about her grandma's heart, persuaded Carol to see a sleep specialist. After some evaluation, they discovered no severe sleep disorder like sleep apnea, just heavily fragmented sleep from an over-reliance on daytime dozing. The doctor outlined a program. Scheduled activities. Carol joined a local crocheting circle that met Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. She also found a mild dance class every Wednesday at 11 a.m. This cut down her napping window drastically. Reduced nap time. She used her phone alarm, capping any midday nap to 25 minutes. Over a month, she found she rarely needed the alarm, she naturally woke after 20 minutes. Bedtime routine. Carol made her bedroom a no TV zone. She took a warm foot soak, then read a gentle romance novel. She also added a small lamp giving a warm, calming glow. Light and breakfast. Every morning, Carol opened her curtains first thing and had a short walk in her neighborhood, sipping coffee outside as sunlight greeted her. Within 6 weeks, her nighttime sleep consolidated to about 7 hours. She no longer woke up multiple times. Her midday naps fell to near zero. Occasionally, she'd do a quick 15-minute rest if she truly felt it. Her energy soared. She resumed volunteering at a nearby library. Her blood pressure also stabilized, thanks to consistent daily activity and restful nights. What's extraordinary is that Carol's story is not extraordinary at all. It's wholly achievable if you commit to the small changes that align with your personal lifestyle. Let's wrap up with a final reflection on how to carry these lessons forward, ensuring your well-being for years to come. So we've traversed a lot of ground, starting with how daytime sleeping, especially those prolonged naps, can creep up after 60 and quietly undermine your heart health, memory, and overall quality of life. We uncovered the reasons behind it: shifting hormones, medication side effects, boredom, or discomfort-laden nights. We explored the real risks, like cardiovascular strain and disrupted circadian rhythms, and outlined practical solutions that revolve around daily structure, nighttime routines, and mindful lifestyle adjustments. Still think it's too late to change? Think again. Stories like Margaret's, Harold's, and Carol's prove the opposite. Remember, it's not about eradicating naps altogether. A short, strategic power nap can be beneficial. The trouble emerges when these daytime rests become so long and frequent that they sabotage your genuine, healing sleep at night. The ultimate goal is balancing your day so that bedtime becomes the highlight of restful, unbroken sleep, 7 to 8 hours that renew both body and mind. If you're newly retired or coping with chronic aches that keep you awake, let your quest for better sleep be a gentle journey. Start small. Trim nap length. If you currently nap 90 minutes, set a timer for 60. Next week, 45. Then 30. Over time, your body will adapt. Elevate your morning. Step outside within an hour of waking, soaking in natural sunlight. This anchors your body's internal clock. Cherish bedtime. Light a soft candle scent, ensuring safety, read an uplifting passage, or do gentle stretches. By repeating these rituals nightly, your brain associates them with drifting off in peace. Stay engaged, whether it's volunteering, a weekly friend group, or a puzzle tradition with your grandchildren. Meaningful activity wards off the afternoon snooze. As you implement these steps, keep track of your progress. Notice each small victory, like waking up with clearer thoughts or feeling an excitement for the day's possibilities. It's truly never too late. The golden years can shine brighter when your nights are restful, your heart less stressed, and your energy unburdened by drowsy afternoons. If you found any insight here that resonates, please click like and consider subscribing. If you know a friend or family member in their 60s or beyond who struggles with too much daytime napping, send them this video. It might be the gentle nudge they need. In the comments, share one habit you're excited to try. Maybe you'll spark an idea for someone else. Above all, trust that you can reshape your sleep. By treating each day as a fresh start, each night as a safe haven, and each short nap as a deliberate choice rather than a random slump, you're investing in a healthier, more joyful future. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May tonight bring you peaceful rest, and tomorrow, a bright beginning free from endless daytime dozing.